You know, I don't know how to get back up without going. Ah, fuck! Damn it! Well, it solves that problem. Don't you just love the arbitrary rules you have to follow? I mean, you can obviously float, but not over this gap. Haha. Can't get me. Gotta follow the rules, Mr. Robe. I don't think it's obvious that they're not, like, the developers don't have English as their first language. They run more than you do, as they said in that tip there, but that's objectively false because they're standing around most of the time while I'm walking around. They only move when I come near them. So they're not running as much as me, but they might run faster, some of them. And I believe that's what they meant. Don't want none of that. Don't like you. Yeah, the blue ones are definitely the faster ones. So I opened the door just like I did in the last game, or the barrier. So I could go and wait a minute, I never noticed this. Wait, fuck, no, you can't come up here. Oh wow, so that's the solution. I never noticed this fucking thing up here. I guess I can now safely use that, checkpoint. Probably meant for me to do it over here to be even safer. I still don't know what the point of this place is. Like, oh, there's some more story there, I guess. But it seems like I'm gonna be trapped if I go down there. Well, you know what? Let's just see what happens. Can I open this through the fucking wall like that other one where they put the switch too close? Can I get up there somehow? Yeah, I think I'm just fucking fucked down here now. Well, let's read this. I know we are in mourning, but listen to me. We can't tell anyone about the witch's message in the cave, nor about the psychedelis? I guess that's a C with a thick top that Dennis took. I am not thinking clearly, but if what Dennis said is true and we tell everyone that it is possible to travel to this other place and then you die afterwards, a lot of people will die trying to recreate Dennis's actions. My intuition tells me something like this would change the world forever, and I don't think anyone is ready for that knowledge. It's not your choice, said Oriole. It was the first time he had spoken since Dennis passed away. Mikhail followed. Exactly, it is not our decision, it is the truth, and we should tell it. My friend, our friend, died because of this. Oh, this is just an exposition dump corridor. Oh, hide, okay. How did I not notice that? Really nice. I shouted, the rest woke up and came. Dennis was... I shouted, the rest woke up and came. Dennis was dead. They called emergency services and they confirmed the obvious. We were dumbfounded, consumed by grief. I started shouting, the witch was right, the witch was right. Ayanara, completely level-headed, said nothing, I guess. Or maybe she said this. No, that was Oriole. Okay. Okay, what order? What is the first one? 36. 37. 31. 32, 33. Okay, these are not even laid out in order on the wall. There's 31 here, and then 32, and then 33 instead of... I mean, 32 should be here for it to make sense. They're just jumping around writing shit randomly. That's when they started arguing. Then I told everyone to stop talking. I reminded them that Dennis wanted us to keep this a secret among ourselves, and we all agreed. Oriole said the situation has changed and is out of our hands. However, I mustered the necessary strength and responded that if we tell the world, not only will we create an uncontrollable mess, but something much worse. We would be disrespecting Dennis' memorial, and I agreed with Ionara. The story had to remain with us. Oriole was visibly angry. He said this was emotional blackmail. This was the first time in my life that I had ever seen Oriole, and I think not having control of the situation pissed him off. Just before I began insulting Oriole, Mikhail realized Dennis's knees were swollen and blue, and the conversation took yet another turn. Wait, what? Wait, which one died? That was 35, right? Dennis was dead. 31. Okay. Alright, okay. Dennis' knees were swollen and blue. 35. Okay. This is not even in order. So I guess I shouldn't care about reading them in order. Well, actually, it seems like 31 and 32 and 33 seem to be in a reasonable order, but his knees are blue after he's... Yeah. But they already realized he was dead, so why would they mention this? I don't know. Visibly nervous, Mikhail told us Dennis didn't die because of magic or some curse. He died because of decompression sickness. Someone asked what that means, and Mikhail explained with a short temper as usual. Decompression is sickness scuba divers get when they have been underwater too long or too deep. If you remain underwater too long at certain depths, some nitrogen bubbles are formed in your bloodstream when you emerge. Then when the bubble gets to your joints, they swell up and turn blue. If the bubbles gets the brain, cerebral death. If the bubbles gets, that S can go. Did I read this already? However, Mikhail thought this was impossible. He explained that they were under for less than 20 minutes and in depth at always above 10 meters. At that depth, they could have stayed underwater for 2 hours before reaching the decompression time limit. Mikhail didn't understand why Dennis suffered decompression, and he didn't. He was sure Dennis died because of the decompression, and everything he saw was a hallucination. Very vivid hallucination. But a hallucination nonetheless. We would have to wait for the autopsy to see if Mikhail was right. Well, this part of the world looks pretty underwater cavey. I wonder if I can die in a position where I can retrieve my harvested light from above without coming back down here. It didn't look like there was like anything to do over there, so like I can juke them and go over there, but then what do I do? It's just a dead end. Oh, there's a fucking... That's the wall. There's a switch for... I didn't see that. Ah! Fuck! He juked me! I didn't even realize this was timed. Looks like this is, probably... Like, that takes the mystique out of it. Why would they put a barrier in front of this? And it's just telling me that there's a secret passage behind it. Why not just have no parchment here? Huh. What? Just gotta hit that switch. Seems I can just go down here and around either way without running into any robes. Immediately, anyways. Takes a long time to fucking flip. Oh no, it's a fucking timed thing again. No! Fuck! I don't like you. Oh. Fuck! Fuck! Do this again. Has to go down there. Do it like I did it last time. So if I flip the switch and then juke the robe around the corner, it'll take more time between activating the switch and going through the wall. Where'd he go? Where is he? Where is he? Fortunately, it's right in front of this guy.